Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. And when we left off, we were just waiting on this little holdout here in Connacht. Now, I was considering, since we don't have any sons, we do have one son, but he's 12 years old. He's not going to expect land for 4 more years. That should be plenty of time for us to sweep in and take Connacht for ourselves. So without further ado, let's get to it. We'll see how he is doing. He's got 2,000 troops, and according to his packs, he has no allies. So we can move on him to declare war and to, let's see, claim Connacht? We gain it. You know, we could give it to someone else or just take the de jure claim, but considering how this guy absolutely hates us, it wouldn't be wise to keep him in power. So let's just claim this for ourselves, and then we can give it to someone who really likes us. So here we go. We'll stand up our 5,000 troops. Let's see, we can organize them here. Let's try Dublin. Alright, he is going to march to Tyrconnell. That is fine. All of our units will go away for now. Local revolt risk. Troublesome peasants. Just as soon as the war starts, the troublesome peasants come. But no worries. Alright, so our kinsman looks to be dead. Oh no, died of depression. So he was depressed. Our depressed coward kinsman died. So who has taken over? Alright, Earl Uliam. Why does he hate us? Oh, we hold too many duchies. Alright, so that's something to keep in mind. We can form the Duchy of, let's see. That's going to be the Duchy of Connacht. Do we own this? We don't. We can make Earl Aed the Duke of Connacht, essentially giving him that land there. So our penalty for too many duchies will go away. Characters don't like it when you hold a bunch of stuff. Alright, here we go. Merge the units up. We want our flanker on the side. Old Aed. In the center. I don't believe we have any good combat skill. Let's see. Damage -4, but good defense. We want our center to hold, so Malkay will be on the front. Let's see, morale damage, morale defense. But good solid defense. Donchad, you are going to be our boy. Let's get up there. We're at full morale, and they're at half. Hopefully we can rout that. Title grantable, so do we need another commander? It looks like we do. Who here is, just an overall. So Derb Forgale, female commander, outstanding. She will do well for us, I think. One child lacks a garden, Dub Gilla, who is a 9-6. So yeah, she definitely needs diplomacy here to really amplify her skill. Yep, Geralt, our mayor. Plus that will increase his opinion of us +10. We want our mayors to really like us. Should be a good time. Now I don't know if he stood up all of his troops or his levies. We will get there before he's full morale, though. Oh, and we've already broke his sides here. Princess Dubgilla is now a gray eminence. And we are just finishing off that center flank there. Yeah, just cut them down. Hopefully we can capture this guy in battle, and that will end the war immediately if we do that. He's going to head back up to home. Hopefully we can catch him here and do the work. This is what you get, old Duke. No, he isn't leading troops anymore. He sort of saw what we were doing. 17% war score. He's going to Breffni. We'll just ping-pong him a little bit. Make sure he can't siege down any of our stuff, and then we will be good to go for Connacht. Alright, that pretty much sums up the war right there. And he's going back to Connacht, so this will be the last ping-pong, as we will stay here in Connacht to siege it down. 60% war score already. So as soon as this initial holding falls, I think we'll be in like a dirty shirt. 13%. And we captured Der Borgel. Awesome. All right, let's siege this boy down. 4.2% every 12 days. That works well for us. He can't get any siege progress against our 2,300 troops here. Outstanding. So now it's just a matter of time. Another child lacks a guardian, Prince Darmay. Oh no! Genevieve died after a period of illness, our courtier. So she wasn't doing much of really anything, and I think our heir died. Because our... Oh, okay, so it's our heir's wife. That's what happened here. Okay, I got you. So we will educate him in the ways of... Oh, and our daughter. Awesome. Outstanding. Our unmarried heir, Brian. Oh, let's see. Can we get... Let's see, a commander of Guildhausen? We want her stats to be really good. Particularly probably in stewardship. Courtier in Tusculum. The 19-year-old. Why not? I want to see, awesome. Oh, geez, now what? Ruler is unmarried, so our wife is dead. Elvira Diaz died after a period of illness. All right, let's get married. Let's see, by rank. No. Courtiers, 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 courtiers. We'll take a big prestige hit, it seems. But we want a wife with a good skill. Possibly stewardship. The courtier in Quiffert. Okay. Looks like she's got some good base skills and good state diplomacy as well. We'll take those. As soon as she moves in, we will get our state scores up. There we go. And now we can actually hold one more piece of land because of our state's stewardship. I'm not pressing on that. We're fine. So how's the siege? All right, our kinsman, Prince Conmac, who also has a weak claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. A bunch of claims, for sure. Now what? Betrothed can marry. All right, so where were you? In Brugge. Our daughter. Let's see. Oh, the King of France. Yeah, that's not bad. Go ahead, knock yourself out. All right, let's finish this siege up nice and tidy like. Then we will probably actually hold Connacht ourselves, since we can hold 6 plots of land there. Might as well hold it. All right. Offer peace. We'll enforce the demands. And now we can create the title, the Duchy of Connacht, and we need 177 gold. Holy crap, where did our gold go? I'm trying to remember. Let's stand our army down here and get our gold back. Yeah, we're gaining at 11 per, so it'll only be just a matter of time. But what that will allow us to do is assign the Duke of Connacht here and get rid of that penalty that I believe we're having with too many held duchies. Yeah. An amateurish plotter. So our daughter is an amateur plotter. Okay. Martin. You know, you're not bad with diplomacy. Alright, so Ottisane, our kinsman. Let's just educate you with someone. No, he's... Oh, okay, so this is Brian's child. We won't get the bonus. Let's see if we can make him intrigue-based there. So we'll wait for our balance to go up. Shouldn't take too awful long. Then we can create that duchy and then give that to, say, the Duke of Breffni here, or the Earl Aed of Breffni. Excellent. More court opinion. And that's good because this guy absolutely hates us because we increased the crown authority. Yeah, so we could revoke titles. All right, so Ulian died under suspicious circumstances, so some backstabbing going on here. We have a countess in Dublin now, who is, how old is she? 7 years old. You know, eventually it's going to come back. Ooh, I have fallen to the temptation of slothfulness. No! Things I should have done, but I postponed them. We're not going to lose piety. No, we'll lose some piety. We are not going to lose the trait diligent. That is a really good trait to have. Oh, he's talking him up some more. Outstanding. Good work on him here. Let's take a look at our religious vassals here. So he is almost there. Let's go ahead and send, well, we were saving up for that title, weren't we? Let's see, how much is an honorary title? I think we can give this guy an honorary title here. Make him the Keeper of the Swans, increasing his opinion by 5. That is going to be enough, yes indeed, to get some tax money. Let's focus now on the one who is the least ticked off. All right, the guy in Leinster. Let's do it. Move him down to Leinster and have him do his good things. And now, what we can do is plot our future expansion. So that's the Kingdom of Ireland, and there's the Kingdom of Wales. It seems the smallest per landmass to get. We won't have to wage as many wars to take that stuff. I believe what we are going to do is then start fabricating a claim here in the capital. Once we can get a claim on this, we can swoop across the channel and start taking Wales for ourselves, which shouldn't be too awful bad. All right, we need 77 bucks. We make 13 a month. That's outstanding. These modifiers will go away November of next year and May of this year. A matrilineage betrothal. So our kinswoman and our kinsman. No, that's a... No, that's an interfamily marriage. I am not all about that life. What? He's just trying to get... So Don Chad of Ireland is just trying to make some inbreeding going on here. No, shut up. Why are you trying to marry my family with my family? That doesn't make any sense. He isn't letting up. Stop coming in. Why is she so powerful? Why does he want to marry her off? I do not know. But I will say, jeez, stop it, man. Come on. I know you want to do it. All right, I think you got the message. Let's see. Limited crown authority, too many duchies. Desires the Duchy of Meath. We could give him the Duchy of Meath. What is the Duchy of Meath? So just those 2 plots there. You know what? I could give it to him because I don't actually own that land. The falconer is expecting me as a new hunting bird has arrived. 15 prestige. We want our mayor to be happy. We'll approve of the bravery. And you know what we'll do? Since he aspires for this duchy, and we don't own either province in this duchy, we will grant him the landed title, the Duchy of Meath. There you go. And include those lower titles too. There we go. Duke Don Chad of Meath, and he absolutely loves us now. We still have too many held duchies, so that's something to look out for. Here this month, we'll be able to create another duchy here. And now that's Connacht and Breffni. Let's take a look at all the duchies here. So the Duchy of Munster, we have 2 plots of land. The Duchy of Leinster, we have 2 plots of land. Meath, we're good. The Duchy of Ulster, we only own 1 plot of land there in Oriel. Oh, I believe our spy master died. All right, Kermil, the Queen of Ireland, our wife, will be spy master now. 2 children lack a guardian. Oh, that's right, those that the spy master was teaching. All right, so wife, you are going to train, and Ossany, educate with the wife, sort of get them trained up. Another child lacks a guardian. So many kids in this family. Stewardship. That looks good. Isabella, our courtier. Go ahead and knock him out. All right, so we're waiting for this claim to be fabricated. Oh, nice. Finally. We picked this ambition in the last episode to improve our intrigue. And now we gain intrigue here from the old assassin. 1900. Do you have... Okay, so you don't have any sort of backup. That is outstanding here. Let's see. How do you feel about us? Too many duchies, 20. So it looks like we need to get rid of 2 duchies. We can hold 2 duchies ourselves. So what counties do we own that has the least amount of troops? Connacht, we could give that away and make a Duke of Breffni. Which we could do. Do we have any kids that we can hand this off to? Let's see. 15, you're about to age up. And I know you're going to want some land. So I'm going to go ahead and just give you the County of Connacht. And all of those. So now what's going to happen is I can make this guy the... Duke of Connacht, unless he wants it. I mean, he is my friend. County of Breffni. I kind of want, because this guy really likes us, we can grant him the landed title, the Duke of Connacht. And all those titles. Outstanding, he really likes us. That gets down our too many duchies penalty. We have an open council position for our marshal, Conmac, the Prince of Ireland, and he wants to be marshal. Outstanding, we'll do that. Train troops in our capital, please. The bishop will like us by plus 20, and that should get him over the Pope. Indeed it does. All right, so let's work on Bishop Flanagan in Oriel. There you go. Outstanding. So where does that... We've got 5,800 troops and then 2,300 in levy reserve. So we've got pretty substantial force here. Let's see. Since we're not doing anything, let's scheme in the capital. Try to see if we can uncover any plots or threats. Die feed. Aha. 167 gold and 150 prestige. Oof. That's rough, but we'll make up the difference in a few months. I don't want to, we'll go in the hole for a bit. We won't wage war just yet, but we do have a pretty substantial claim. Now, people are going to be unhappy. The morale of armies will suffer, and the corruption of criminals goes on. We will get that budget nice and low. Luckily, we're making our 14 gold a month. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and go up to speed 4 while that happens. We propose that Donald of Scotland and Princess Sab, our daughter. Now, this is interesting. So, Prince Donald, where is he on the... Is he the... Oh, I think he is the heir. Yes, we will accept that. Outstanding. Sweetly, gently, we molded our bodies together. So we may gain the trait of lustful. There's a 40% chance. And a 20% chance that we die from the intense love-making there. And a 20% chance that the passion overwhelmed Tadig's heart. Ah, I've gained the lustful trait. So we have improved our intrigue. Outstanding. Our ambition now is just to amass wealth. That's all there is left to do. And that's what we're going to try to do. We'll be back in positive balance here shortly. A child lacks a guardian who is going to be a good learner, it seems. Whoops, not him. We want a good learner. Havard, our bishop. Oh yeah, and he might be Norwegian. We can actually give this to a bishop that... Alright, so he has fallen under. Einbach. I think that is our guy here. We'll educate him, go by name, and give him to Einbach. His opinion goes up by 10, and then we will start making that tax money once more. And now we're back in positive balance. I'll wait until we are, let's say, 75 gold. That way we can sort of pad the cost of having troops up, and then we will press that claim here. Now, if we were to declare war to claim Dyfed, oh, and there's a tithe, 80 gold. All right, we're ready to go. Our chancellor, or our steward, did an excellent job. All right, so the morale of armies should be up. We have 5,800 troops plus allies to call in. Her vassal levies are actually pretty low, and she has no packs here. So what we will do, we'll go ahead and declare war, press that claim on Dyfed. If we win, we gain the county. Outstanding. We will send that, stand up our military, and then pull them back to Thoman, because I want to try to bait this army into coming across the strait. Which it looks like they are. Okay, so stop right there. If you guys hold there, it'll be 1,700 versus 2,000. These guys will be arriving soon. All right, so our center, we are going to give... We need heavy defense here. Defense 72, Malke. So he is our guy. Then these troops are going to come in on the flank. We want our flanker to come in. Aed, you're going to be in charge there. And then we want to give... let's see, Brave, morale defense, 17%. Morale damage, Donjad. You're going to be our guy. All right, so everyone is going to be on their way. Oh, and he stood up. All right. It's a shame this isn't like EU4 and we could sort of landlock them. We don't want to do a straight crossing until we have everyone on board. That is for sure. All right, so you're not going to move, are you? I mean, it was probably wise of him. Let's move over here to Thoman. He raised up his vassal levies. You know what? I think we go now before he gets too strong. And while his morale is down. All right, let's make the crossing. This is going to be big. No, don't, new unit. I clicked the wrong button. Merge them up, please. All right, so across with 5,800 troops. Hopefully we don't take too bad of hit with the crossing. No, we broke their flank there, and yeah, they didn't have a general in the center, so very quickly we reduced them. They are marching to Glamorgan. This is definitely where we will ping-pong them back and forth as much as we can, try to capture whomever we can. All right, you're going to Gwent. So are we. And once this army gets smashed, then they won't be able to really do anything about it. Victory there. He's going back to Glamorgan. And then we'll just park on Dyfed here, because I believe that army should be too small to really do anything. All right, so we captured a bishop. Outstanding. Well, I can't help it. We have to ping-pong him down a little bit more. We are gaining war score here. King Tadic was wounded in the thick of battle. All right, so we captured another prisoner, 75% war score. Just going through the motions here. This should be sort of the last few pushes. All right. Focus on the attack, please. There we go, 75. All right, so he has no military to fight us. We can righteous imprison Earl Kalek. Well, we're not going to do that now. But what does he want to do? Let's see, Earl Kalek. He's not much of a threat. And he wants to kill our kinswoman, is it? End your plot. Stop it. Yes, I will forgive you. But I'll go ahead and finish this war off camera. This episode is getting a little long, but until next time, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.